Hey guys, so in today's video, I'm going to be testing out and reviewing a dip kit from the brand MODELONES, and I'm going to be showing you how I created this manicure using that kit, so let's get right into the video. So here is what the kit looks like. It has the brand MODELONES on the outside of the little package, and then on the other side it just has another little card showing what some of the nails you can create will look like. And I'm just going to open up this little kit that it came in, and it is actually pretty small, which I wasn't expecting, but that isn't necessarily a problem. And I'm just taking out the products now. So it came with all of these little packing pieces and then the products. So there is a brush, an activator, a top coat, a base coat, and then some extra brushes just in case the ones in your bottles harden up. You can replace them with these. And then of course 5 different colors of dip powder. So along with the dip powder also came a little instruction card sharing how to do the dip manicure. So now I'm going to give a little bit of a close-up of all of the products. So here's the fluffy brush to remove any extra powder on the nail. Here is number 1 base, number 2 activator, and then number 3 top coat. Here are the extra brushes again. And then here are the different powders. So this first one is transparent, and this is a clear dip powder. Next we have 001, and this is a sort of sheer milky white. Next is 002, and this is a light to medium pink. Here is 004, and it is a silver and pink glitter. This is 005, and it is a clear powder with iridescent glitter. And then lastly, here is 008, and it is a medium to dark brown. So moving on to the nails, the first step is to prepare them. So you want to wash your hands, remove any extra cuticles or dry skin, file the edge of your nails, and then remove the surface shine from the top of the nail. So I'm taking my metal cuticle pusher and pushing back all of my cuticles and also scraping up any of the dry skin stuck on the nail plate. And this will make sure that our dip powder sticks to the nail and that it doesn't lift near the cuticle area. And once I've pushed all of my cuticles back, I'm going in with a nail buffer and I'm removing any of that extra cuticle as well as buffing the surface of the nail to remove the surface shine. Now here are the instructions for the dip manicure. So basically it's saying how you should apply the base, dip into the clear powder, apply the base again, dip into your color as many times as you need, and then apply the activator and top coat. So I'm going to be starting off by applying a peel-off base coat once I remove any extra dust. And I decided to apply a peel-off base coat because I have some nail videos I need to film in the future, so it would just be easier for me to be able to peel these nails off instead of having to go through the removal process. So I applied a thin layer of this to all of my nails, but obviously if you want your manicure to last, just skip this step and you will be all good to go for a long-lasting manicure. So for my manicure, I'm going to be using 3 of the colors that came in the kit, and those are the transparent, the white, and the iridescent glitter. So I'm going to be using my base coat and the clear powder on all of my nails for the first step. So I opened up both products, and I'm applying a thin layer of base to the entire nail, making sure to avoid the skin and keep the layers thin. And then once I have applied it, I'm immediately dipping into the clear powder. And this will just add a little bit of strength and structure to the nail before we go in with the color. And I'm just going to repeat that on all of my nails, so applying a thin even layer of base and then dipping into the powder and tapping off any excess. And this clear powder was very finely milled, and it was more like smooth. It wasn't as grainy as some dip powders that I've previously used, which I really like because it went on the nail nice and even and I had no issues. So I was really pleased to see that with the clear powder. And here are what the nails look like with the clear layer. And now I'm taking that brush and wiping off any powder still on the skin and nails. And I'm going to be going in with my color layer now. So with the base and my white, I'm applying a thin even layer once again over the clear, and then I'm going to dip into the white powder. Now I was thinking this was going to be more of an opaque white, but as you can see it is a tad bit sheer, and I actually wasn't mad about it, and I thought it turned out really nice. Now on my ring nail, I'm adding an accent, so I'm applying the base and then dipping into the iridescent glitter, and I thought this one was super pretty, and I haven't had any dip powders that look like this, so I did think it was pretty unique and definitely something I wanted to use, so that's why I did an accent nail. And now again on my middle and pointer nail, I'm dipping into the sheer white. Now, I did definitely want to go in with a second layer just because I wanted to add more opacity to my color layers, so that's what I'm doing here. So there's the first coat. Now I'm wiping away any extra dust and powder on the nail, and I'm going to go in with my second layer of color. So I applied a thin even layer once again to all of my nails, and then I'm dipping into the powder one last time. And I noticed after 3 coats, my nails definitely weren't anywhere near being thick, and I really enjoyed that, and I think that has something to do with the powders being so fine milled, and I really think it makes a difference because nobody wants to be having super thick nails, so I did really like that these nails turned out thin, and that also has something to do with applying thin layers of base, but yeah, I was just really happy to see that the nails didn't come out bulky. And then once I'm finally done dipping all of my nails, I'm going in with step number 2 activator, and I applied a pretty generous layer of this to all of my nails, and this will harden up the powder and make it ready for filing and buffing. And this step is crucial because without it the nails would never dry. Now with my buffing block, I'm just buffing over the surface of all of the nails, and there really wasn't a lot of filing that I needed to do because the nails came out already thin and pretty even, so I just had to do a little bit of touching up. And now I'm going in with my nail file and just going along the free edge and sidewalls to make them nice and smooth and the shape I want. Now with the brush, once again, I'm wiping away all excess dust. Now I'm just taking some alcohol on a lint-free wipe and removing any dust still on the nail. And now I'm going in with step number 3, gel top. I applied this in thin quick strokes to all of the nails, and this will add a nice glossy finish. And you can especially see here the iridescent shimmer really comes out once the top coat is applied. Now, after the first coat, it said to let dry for a few minutes and then go in with a second coat. Now, I really didn't think the second coat was that necessary because this gel top coat dried very shiny and pretty fast, but I did follow the instructions and applied a second coat anyway, and it did add a little bit more shininess, but I didn't think it was absolutely necessary. So here are what the completed nails look like using this MODELONES dip kit. I really like how these nails turned out. They look so classy and professional, and they're definitely not in your face like I know some of the nails I do are. So if you are interested in doing dip nails or you are a beginner, I would really recommend this kit because it comes with everything that you need to do a beautiful dip manicure at a pretty affordable price. So like always, I will be sure to link everything below, and if you enjoyed this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe down below, and I will see you in the next one.